First incident of this game weekend was at Anfield,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, I say unfortunately because it's my club, but it's not something I want to see at my club. There was an idiot, there was a clown who decided that he wanted to show to the world that he was a racist and racially abuse. We can say alleged. We can say allegedly, but he has been arrested for what has been said. So I think it's gone beyond allegedly. But for racially abusing Semenyo and showing his true colours, and it's not the colours that me as a Liverpool fan I represent or Liverpool club represent, and it's disgusting. Hopefully, once found guilty, he will be banned from the stadium and banned from every stadium that he can't watch football anywhere other than in his living room, and he can keep his thoughts to himself there. But yeah,
Imagine
it
he would have got
sounds
access. Imagine he would have got access to sit closer to the pitch,
yeah, yeah.
and then he uses his access to do that. Now, can I ask you a question?
Mm.
What happens if Semenya takes the ball and dashes it in my man's face? What happens then? Who's in trouble?
Eric Cantona all over again.
He gets sent off, bros.
Yeah, Eric Cantona all over
Violent
again.
conduct.
That's what will happen.
Yeah, and he gets a lengthy ban.
It's mad.
Yeah, man. Don't you remember when Hazard tried to grab the ball boy, the ball from the ball boy?
He booted the ball boy.
He kicked the ball boy.
Yeah,
bro. You can't punch up man in the crowd. It was kind of. I can't believe he actually wheeled over. He rolled over in his wheelchair to give man abuse, and then rolled back.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah,
because he thought he was going to get away with it. That's why.
Yeah.
What made you think that though? What made you think they could get away with it? Twitter,
society, bro. Joey Barton.
Right,
can you leave that out? I don't want his name mentioned on the pod, to be honest. I agree with airtime for people like that.
But those are the kind of people. But those are the kind of people that walk around like they got Teflon on all the time. Do you get what I'm saying? They just talk how they want to talk, and then there's going to be no repercussions. My honest opinion on this situation is: are we going to hear anything more about it in terms of? Are we going to hear about the sanctions that have been put in place? Are we going to hear about the support that maybe Antonio Semenyo, it's Antonio, right? Or Antoine?
No.
But let me just call it Semenyo.
Antoine,
yeah. So are we going to hear about the support Semenyo's been given? But yeah, obviously, it just needs to be a little bit more proactive now because it just gets a little bit, it gets a bit stale, if I'm honest, James, when you're just going to keep on seeing the same things. And it's not like it was the first game for this EPL. I think didn't happen on Friday. Not Friday. There was another game it happened in as well.
Not this weekend that I'm aware of.
No, in the last week there was another game where there was a racial incident, and they were talking about that as well. But again, it's just these things are mounting up, innit?
Yeah, it's not something you want to see. Oh, you forget the England. Carter, Jess Carter. Earlier in the summer. Yes.
Yeah.
I think I'll give credit to Semenyo because some people, like you said, could have reacted. Some people heads could have gone down and they could have lost their heads in the game themselves. But he came out second half and he killed Liverpool. 2 goals, 2 good goals.
Yeah, that almost galvanised him, didn't it?
Yeah,
really?
it seemed like it did. So credit to him reacting in the way he felt was the best way to react. Mm-hmm. And listen, you got support from the players, you got support from the managers of both teams, you got support in general. So yeah. Okay, before we bring the Semenyo racism to the end, final point from you, Bevan?
Yeah, in terms of it, I don't know how they stop it, apart from kicking people out of the stadium. But by the time they've done that, the players already been racially abused, didn't it? Or they've suffered some abuse. And I think that those people do it to kind of to get under the player's skin or to get him off of his game and all those kind of things.
To gain an edge.
Yeah, and a lot of it, if it doesn't happen on the pitch, in the stadium, then it happens in Twitter and online spaces, and nothing is stopped. They don't stop them from making those kind of statements or anything else like that. And like the owners of those platforms have even said they're not even going to really do much about it. So when it comes to in real life, those people are going to forget they're not behind a computer screen and then say what they're going to say. It's only going to be up to the clubs to say, you know what, if you do that, you're not going to be allowed in the stadium. the only way it's going to be stamped out is if they start handing out fines to clubs for not controlling their fans or stuff like that, to hit it with their pockets. But until that happens, I'm not sure what you're going to do to stop it, because those people are still about in society, innit?
Yep, it's just exactly that. Last point was exactly it. It's a society problem, not a football problem.
Yeah.